Scott! Hello?
Are you crazy, man? Yelling like that? You'll attract every one of those fucking things.
Shit, I should have thought about that. I'll be more careful. What are you doing here?
Yeah, you better be more careful. Anyway, after the town left, I broke in here to check for supplies. I figure with the way the world's going now, you've got to protect yourself somehow. Now come on, help me look for something useful.
I kind of always knew Scott had a few screws loose. The life he led would do that to any man. For once, though, his life now made him an asset.
Not bad. A few handguns, a couple boxes of ammo, flares, a week's rations, water jugs, and my baby. Well, it's not a bad haul. Here, take this. You'll need it.
Thanks? I had never used a gun, or even thought about needing it. Even now, I hoped I would never have to. There must be a medical reason behind these attacks. I had to keep hoping that there was a cure. These were people at one point. Even if their resemblance to humans has long faded, they all had lives, jobs, and families, just like the rest of us. There had to be hope for a cure.
We can't stay here. Let's get this ship packed up and get on the move.
You know where you're going, right?
Of course. Alright. Through here. We've got to stick to the shadows and remain as hidden and as quiet as possible. They could literally be around any...
Shit, there's one of them now. Come on, get in. Get in.
This marked my second encounter. Just like before, I froze, paralyzed by what I saw darting towards me. I tried to reach for my gun, but in my dumbstruck state, I couldn't get it out. It was stuck. That thing was headed straight for me. I did the only logical thing. I ran for it. This was a turning point in my life. Before now, I was but a simple doctor working steady hours in a hospital that demanded very little of me. I never saw myself as the courageous type, but here, now, seeing what I'm capable of, it changed me, though, deep down, I couldn't help but think if it was all for nothing. What if I was too late, and this was all in vain? What if I traveled to this town only to see this was Emily's fate? The rest of the afternoon went a lot smoother. Taking alleyways and back doors, we were able to cover a decent amount of ground virtually undetected, or so we thought. Night was setting in.
Come on, this way. Through here.
It's getting kind of late. Don't you think we should find somewhere to stay for the night?
Alright, as much as I'd like to stay put and have a slumber party, we have to keep moving. The quicker we meet up with the rest of them, the quicker we can get out of here.
You're not going anywhere. Drop your guns, face down on the floor.
This one's clean.
This one too.
Where are you taking us?
Be quiet. You'll attract the entire horde. We heard you a mile away. If you want to stay alive, then shut up.
Alright, where are you taking us?
Upstairs. Since this all began, we've been gathering supplies and ammunition from the neighboring stores, gun shops, and gun enthusiasts. We figure they won't be needing them anymore. You can stay here tonight. Make no sense heading out when it's pitch black. So where are you two from?
Just be on the outskirts.
Oh, sure. Get all buddy-buddy with them. The way they operate, I wouldn't be surprised if the whole lot of them knew we were here.
Hey, come on now.
Leave her. She's just shaken up. As are all of us.
Well, what's her problem? Yeah, we're all shaken up a bit from this, but it doesn't mean we have to be indecent.
It's best left alone. Come on, I'll lay out some beds for you. Are you hungry? We've got plenty to eat.
Oh, thank you. Well, might as well introduce ourselves. I'm Ray. This here is Scott. Thanks for letting us stay here, by the way.
Don't mention it. Hey, I'm Damon. She's Alice. Here you go. A few sleeping bags for you. Make yourselves at home. Sleep well.
Well, they seem nice.
We aren't staying, Scott. I mean, we'll wait out the night, but first thing tomorrow, we're back to it.
Right, of course. Well, that stew certainly hit the spot. I'm calling it a night. Might as well get as much sleep as possible.
Jesus, man, did you even chew? Anyway, night, Scott. And here I sit, virtually in the dark. The only light source is the calming glow of the full moon streaming through the windows. Sleep is out of the question at this point. My body kept awake with worry. Even if it is too dangerous to travel at night, I can't help feeling wrong for staying. Like I'm not doing enough to find her. Every second I'm here is another second of her life that's in danger. The thought of her being like them, it keeps me up. Keeps my mind constantly busy. While the others sleep, I'm left to my thoughts. But it seems I'm not the only one. So, can't sleep either? Well, we're only staying for the night. In the morning, we're gone.
To where? There's nothing left for any of us.
Well, we heard a rumor that there's an encampment built in the next town over. Everybody from the area was taken and evacuated there.
And what are you hoping to find there? Freedom? Safe haven? Nowhere's safe now.
No, I'm hoping to find my fiancé.
Lucky you.
Why do you insist on acting this way?
What's the point of being nice? We're all gonna die in the end anyways. We have no chance of survival, and neither did he.
Neither did who?
Oliver, my soon-to-be husband. If the world didn't fall apart like it has, we were scheduled to get married at the end of this month, but he's gone now.
Well, may I ask what happened?
When this all began, our house was overrun. I remember him holding me tightly to his chest. The steady rhythm of his heart somehow calmed me despite the chaos around us. But they just got too close. He had to let me go. He gave himself up as bait, drew them away from me. Because of him, I got away. He sacrificed himself so that I could live. But this is no way to live, constantly in fear.
Look, I understand how you feel. The feeling of panic, not knowing if a loved one is alive, the intense pain in your chest, like you're slowly being crushed. I felt it.
You? You have no idea the pain I feel. Your Emily is alive, so go on. Go find her and have your happily ever after.
What is all this yelling about?
Jeez, I didn't even notice you walk up.
Oh, I know. So what's this talk about lost love?
None of your business.
Well, I happened to see this group that left town to head for a safe house. The name you mentioned earlier, I recall that name being said a few times. What did he look like?
He's got brown hair, usually hanging over his eyes, kind of to one side. Brown eyes, he's about 6'1". He's got a koi fish tattoo on his left arm. A little lanky, but really well built. The last time I saw him, he was wearing a blue t-shirt and black jeans with Converse sneakers.
Wait, run through that again?
Okay. Brown hair, brown eyes, 6'1", koi fish tattoo on his left arm, blue t-shirt, black jeans, Converse?
Yes, I totally saw him.
Where?
When they were escorting a big group out of town. I saw him leading the pack. That's why that name sounded so familiar.
You mean he's alive?
Well, he was alive when I saw him earlier today. Before I met up with Ray, that is.
What are we waiting for? We have to go now. Do you guys know where the safe haven is?
Yes, I know where we're going. But if we're going to do this, we should be reasonable. As you said, it's too dangerous to wander at night.
You're right. Okay, first thing in the morning, we'll gather supplies and then head out. I'll also try to bring Damon along. He won't like it, but he'll come around.